Hello everyone, I'm Mohammed Dogar at Renesas Electronics. The world has changed significantly over the past 12 months, putting a lot more pressure and urgency on how we interact and utilize the devices and services more efficiently, but more importantly, safely. Despite all the changes, the good news is we have the technology today to be able to develop the next generation of smart electronics. Let me go further and highlight the 4 megatrends that are emerging as we move forward. The interaction between human and machines are becoming even more important. And the expectation is that such interactions are intuitive, robust, and human-like. On the other side, we have abundance of data that's being generated between devices and information that's being passed between devices and services. We need to make sure such data is secure. The challenge is that some of the hardware which are unsecure is being exposed in this environment. It is estimated that by 2023, the network-enabled devices are going to be 3 times of the human population worldwide. There lies the risk. Let me share with you some of the digital drivers that's going to shape the technologies and the products as we move forward. First of all, how do we safely communicate? This is important. This is particularly important as the human interactions are increasing with the machines and devices. First of all, I would like to talk about capacitive touch and gesture control. The capacitive touch technology has come a long way. The expectations of the user has increased significantly. At Renesas, we are a pioneer in this technology and can provide really elegant and intuitive designs. Particularly in the industrial space, such design can be encapsulated within glass or metal, providing less moving parts, easier to maintain, that works in every environment, whether the interference is noise, dust, or water. The next in line is voice. That's a huge driver emerging more significantly as we come out of COVID. The IoT devices can work with a simple voice command. So the voice control is moving from consumer into real-life devices that we use every day. The key here is to make sure that the intelligence and the functionality is provided so such devices can work offline without a need to have a cloud connection all the time, as well as having the solutions that provides a low voltage operation and works in a more efficient manner. The third area is the graphics. And here's an area where the smartphone have really raised the bar, how these graphics panel needs to look like. And even these days, the industrial panels needs to look more like the consumer panels. The support for 2D, 3D graphic acceleration, as well as the 4K high definition support is the future. And at Renesas Electronics, we have the devices, the hardware, and the software solution to provide and enable these solutions. And finally, when it comes to the human interaction, when the vision, the full K4, full HD video has been combined with AI, and here we have the devices, and there's a need, particularly if AI is being inserted into the device, to be able to have a separate dedicated hardware processing engine that can compute all the AI algorithms without disturbing and taking any overhead from the rest of the system. The world around us is analog. Thanks to these smart digital devices, they can translate and tell us what's going on. Particularly, the environment is the key. There are lots of harmful gases and odors around us, whether we are indoors or outdoors. There's a need to be able to detect these gases and take measures to make sure we have a safer environment around us. From a technology perspective, at Renesas Electronics, we have a wide range of sensing devices, whether it's pressure, temperature, biosensing, but more importantly, we have a range of air quality sensors called Z-Mode AQ. These devices have a very fast response and can be deployed in a wide range of applications to be able to detect these harmful gases. And when it's combined with AI algorithms, it can pre-warn any hazardous situation that's emerging. And these Z-Mode devices are the world's first waterproof devices which are compliant to IP67 certification. This moves me to the embedded intelligence. And that's where the future is. The huge opportunity lies in front of us. whether it's the consumer, industrial, healthcare, it's everywhere. We can really improve the data analysis and, more importantly, decision making, where the trend is the more intelligence is being pushed to the edge, where we can make more quicker decision making on the fly to be able to then have a system that has a good performance and complying to different standards. And that can be supported by more flexible and efficient algorithms, something that can be deployed easily onto a wide range of devices with a varied performance and peripherals. And more importantly, we need to make sure the data that's being collected is used and optimized and analyzed in a more efficient manner. At Renesas Electronics, we have a wide range of devices as part of our microcontroller portfolio and microprocessor portfolio, and we're combining that with our third-party partners to be able to offer a wide variety of use case solutions, software, and tools. With all this data around us, we need to make sure the devices that we're communicating are trustworthy. And that's a major challenge as we're designing these IoT systems, any system that are connected. And there are 4 areas that we need to consider. And at Renesas Electronics, we really have a lead in the market when it comes to security. We have a huge experience and IP that we developed for a wide range of applications, coming from automotive into industrial or consumer. The first thing that's really important is the hardware-based cryptography. We need to make sure the data on the device is safe, not while it's within the device, but when it's being communicated or in transit to the cloud or the other devices. The next part is the isolation. And that's important so you're able to isolate the secure and the non-secure part of your system. And particularly when the device is in the field, you can only allow the maintenance people or the other people interacting with your device to be able to only interact with the non-secure part of it, whether it's for the upgrade or for maintenance purposes. The third area is root of trust, and that's really to be able to create a value chain where we can exchange the keys or access the device safely, and more importantly, have some sort of tamper detection. A lot of the cases, like in the metering in this case, you need a physical tamper detection to make sure the systems are not compromised and hacked. And to make the engineers' life easy, it's good to have the certified algorithms, whether it's NIST or IEC compliance, to provide a complete solution. How do we make sure that what we develop is sustainable? And we all have a responsibility towards that. At Renesas Electronics, we take this very seriously. And the way we look at this, there are 4 key building blocks. Now, number 1 is the technology. We need to make sure that technology in terms of the processing area, as well as the device functionality, is providing a low power system, which enables smaller batteries or batteries that can run for longer. The next area is to make sure the systems are more integrated. The functionality is more integrated. It means there is a need for less devices and making the bill of material more efficient for any system. And this needs to be coupled with the safe environment, and more importantly, integrating the artificial intelligence functionality to make sure the devices are on when they need to be on, and they are operating in a more efficient manner. As we come out of COVID, which has a profound impact in the world around us, there lies a huge opportunity for us to go into the next generation in terms of more smarter devices that has higher level of intelligence and kinder to the environment. At Renesas, we really believe the future is now. We can really support our customers in a wide range of industries with our market-leading products and solutions. And hereby I invite you to empower your future with a wide range of semiconductor devices from Renesas Electronics, whether they are microprocessor, wireless devices, our analog portfolio, award-winning sensing devices, supporting the 5G and the data movement, as well as the actuation areas of the system. Thank you very much for your attention.